Are you tired of games that hold your hand like you're a toddler crossing the street? Do you crave for games that will not tell you what to do? You're down to your last match, and something is definitely stalking you in the darkness? Well, buckle up, because we're diving into the top 10 most brutally realistic survival games that will make you question your actual survival skills. These aren't your casual weekend warrior games. These are digital boot camps where Mother Nature doesn't care about your feelings, and every decision could be your last. From cannibal-infested jungles to frozen wastelands that'll freeze your soul, we're counting down the games that separate the survivors from the... Well, let's just say the respawn button gets a lot of use. So grab your virtual machete, ration that last can of beans, and let's see which game claims the crown as the ultimate test of human endurance. Coming in at number 10, we have Green Hell. Available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, this single-player and co-op adventure throws you into the Amazon rainforest where everything, and I mean everything, wants you dead. You wake up alone in the jungle with nothing but a survival guide written by your missing wife, and suddenly you're playing detective while trying not to become jaguar food. The psychological element here is insane. You'll start questioning whether those voices in your head are real, or if you're just slowly losing your mind from isolation. What makes Green Hell special is its incredible attention to detail. You can't just eat random berries and hope for the best. You need to actually learn about plants, craft realistic tools, and manage your mental health alongside your physical needs. Plus, the 4-player co-op means you can share the trauma with friends. At number 9, The Long Dark proves that sometimes the most terrifying enemy is silence. This PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch masterpiece is a single-player journey into the Canadian wilderness after a mysterious global disaster. Picture this. No zombies, no mutants, just you, the unforgiving cold, and the constant ticking clock of your own mortality. Every calorie counts, every degree matters, and that blizzard on the horizon? Yeah, that's probably gonna kill you. The Long Dark nails the survival experience because it's grounded in reality. Hypothermia isn't just a health bar, it's a creeping death sentence. The game's episodic story mode adds incredible depth, but it's the sandbox survival mode where this game truly shines. Number 8 brings us DayZ, the granddaddy of survival games that spawned 1,000 imitators. Available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, this online multiplayer experience drops you into a zombie apocalypse churnerous where other players are often more dangerous than the undead. You start with literally nothing, not even a can opener, and every interaction with another player is a heart-stopping gamble. Will they help you, or are they already planning how to loot your corpse? The game's permanent death system means every moment is precious, and trust is the rarest commodity in this wasteland. DayZ's magic lies in its emergent storytelling. Every server creates its own legends, its own heroes and villains. The downside? Server performance can be inconsistent, and the learning curve is steeper than Mount Everest. But when everything clicks, there's nothing quite like surviving your first week in DayZ. Lucky number 7 is SCUM, and this PC exclusive takes survival realism to absolutely ridiculous levels. This online multiplayer prison island simulation tracks everything from your character's vitamin intake to their bathroom habits. Yes, really. Imagine being dropped on a prison island where your survival is broadcast as entertainment for the masses. You'll need to manage your character's metabolism, muscle mass, and even dental hygiene while avoiding other prisoners, zombies, and the occasional mech patrol. SCUM's complexity is both its greatest strength and biggest limitation. The character customization and survival mechanics are incredibly detailed. You can literally adjust your character's body fat percentage, and it affects gameplay. However, this depth can be overwhelming, and the game is still in early access, so expect some rough edges. At number 6, Ark Survival Ascended roars onto our list. Available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, this online multiplayer dinosaur survival experience is basically Jurassic Park meets Minecraft, with a healthy dose of, why is that T-Rex wearing a saddle? You wake up naked on a mysterious island populated by dinosaurs, and your goal is simple. Don't become prehistoric fast food. But here's the twist. You can tame these ancient beasts and build a civilization that would make the Flintstones jealous. What sets ARK apart is its incredible scope. One minute you're gathering berries, the next you're riding a pteranodon while your tribe raids an enemy base on the backs of armored triceratops. The limitation? It's demanding on hardware and can be quite grindy, but the payoff of having your own dinosaur army is absolutely worth it. Halfway through our countdown at number 5, we have 7 Days to Die. This PC, PlayStation, and Xbox title combines survival horror with tower defense in a zombie apocalypse that operates on a terrifying schedule. Every 7 days, a blood moon rises and brings a horde that makes Black Friday shoppers look polite. You'll spend your days scavenging, crafting, and fortifying your base, knowing that when night falls on day 7, everything you've built will be put to the ultimate test. The game's voxel-based destruction system means zombies can literally tear down your walls, and the crafting progression keeps you constantly upgrading your gear. It supports both single-player and multiplayer modes, though the console versions are somewhat behind the PC version in terms of updates. Still, there's nothing quite like the panic of realizing you forgot to reinforce the north wall, and the horde is 5 minutes away. Coming in at number 4, Stranded Deep transforms every tropical vacation nightmare into reality. Available on PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, this single-player and co-op survival game proves that paradise can be a prison. After a plane crash leaves you stranded in the Pacific Ocean, every island becomes a potential lifeline or death trap. Shark-infested waters separate you from resources, and every decision to venture out could be your last swim. Stranded Deep excels at creating that authentic castaway experience. The crafting system feels realistic, the ocean exploration is both beautiful and terrifying, and the boss battles with massive sea creatures are genuinely epic. The main limitation is that content can feel limited once you've mastered the core loop, but the recent story mode additions have given it new life. Plus, 2-player co-op means you can have a Wilson and a real friend. The bronze medal goes to Rust, the PC exclusive that proves your worst enemy in survival isn't nature, it's your neighbors. This online multiplayer experience strips away everything until you're literally a naked caveman with a rock. In Rust's world, you start with nothing, and everyone is a potential threat. Building a base feels like painting a target on your back, and going offline means logging back in to find your life's work reduced to rubble, and your sleeping bag surrounded by romantic notes from raiders. What makes Rust legendary is its social dynamics. Alliances form and crumble, revenge plots span weeks, and the most innocent-looking player might be the server's most notorious bandit. The monthly server wipes keep things fresh, though they also mean nothing is permanent. It's brutal, it's unfair, and it's absolutely addictive. Just maybe warn your family you'll be emotionally unavailable for a while. Taking the silver medal, Survival. Fountain of Youth brings 16th century exploration to life. Available on PC with single-player and co-op modes, this game puts you in the boots of a Spanish conquistador searching for the legendary Fountain of Youth in the Caribbean. Shipwrecked in the age of exploration, you must master period-appropriate survival techniques while uncovering the mysteries of ancient civilizations. Every island holds secrets, and the supernatural elements add layers of intrigue to the survival formula. This game shines with its historical authenticity and atmospheric storytelling. The crafting feels appropriate to the era, and the supernatural mystery keeps you hooked. While it's newer to the scene and still building its content library, the foundation is incredibly solid, and the co-op experience is fantastic for history buffs and survival fans alike. And claiming our crown at number 1, Medieval Dynasty. Available on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox, this single-player medieval life simulation combines survival with city building in ways that'll make you forget the modern world exists. You're not just surviving, you're building a legacy. Starting as a simple peasant, you'll establish your own dynasty, growing from a lone wanderer to the founder of a thriving medieval village, complete with families, trade routes, and generational progression. Medieval Dynasty wins because it perfectly balances survival mechanics with long-term progression. The seasons actually matter, relationships affect gameplay, and watching your village grow from a single hut to a bustling community is incredibly satisfying. The attention to historical detail is phenomenal, and the fact that your choices affect future generations adds weight to every decision. And there you have it, Survivors. 10 games that'll test every fiber of your being and probably make you appreciate indoor plumbing a lot more. Which game caught your eye? Have you survived any of these digital nightmares? Drop your war stories in the comments below. I want to hear about your most epic survival moments and spectacular failures. If this video helped you choose your next survival adventure, smash that like button and subscribe for more gaming content that'll help you separate the survivors from the statistics.